Hello, hello, hello! What's up? My name is ZomBuildUp, and welcome to another build video. Today we're going to be going over the Elemental Fear build for FLAK. So, yeah, let's get right into it. A lot of people have already done like elemental builds with FLAK, and they're pretty good, but this one I feel like is an improvement because I'm mixing fear, the fear anointed perks and stuff like that with the build to make it mucho better. So let's hop right into the stats. Alright guys, for the hunter tree, we are going to put 5 points into interplanetary stalker, 3 points into leave no trace, 3 points into head count, 4 points into two fang, 3 points into big game, and 3 points into the most dangerous game. You guys already know what half this stuff do, so yeah. And we also picked the spider ant scorcher for that sweet juicy elemental damage and that health regeneration, I guess. So let's go over to our master tree. In this master tree, we got 5 points in Furiosity, 3 points in Persistent Hunter, 3 points into Who Rescued Who, 5 points into Frenzy. This is from my class mod, don't worry about this. 5 points into Barbaric Yop, the extra 3 points are from my class mod. 3 points into Pack Tactics, and 1 point into Shared Spirit, and 1 point into Dominance. Now let's get over to our weapons. Now for this build, I'm going to be using mainly the negative infinity pistol, because this is like, it's an ice infinity pistol, so this one's not anointed either. It's just really good for this build. You'll see why and what I mean in a second. I'm using the Deep Dive Face Puncher, the Melty Wizzy Pestilence, and the Venomous Hoarded. As for shield, I'm using the Roid Ward. I don't really care about this grenade all too much, but it has the anointment I want. While terrified, you gain increased damage and fire rate. The more terror you have, the higher the bonus. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good anointment. For the class mod, I'm using the Friend Bot, and I'm using this right now. The Last Stand Auto Idol. It's pretty good. I love this. I really do love this artifact because it gives me 17 pistol damage, cryo resistance, and the area of effect damage. It also makes me invulnerable when my health drops below 50% health, which I love that effect of this artifact, even though mine was rolled this way with it. So yeah. Now we're going down to the Deep Dive Face Puncher. Okay, the Deep Dive Face Puncher is also anointed, with melee attacks have a 25% chance to tear yourself, which is perfect for this shotgun, because what you don't know about the Deep Dive Face Puncher, it's just a straight melee shotgun. So when you're shooting an enemy from a distance, or I don't care up close, it's going to count as melee damage and give you that terror constantly. It'll always give you that terror because you're shooting like a bunch of pellets at them, and each one of those pellets counts as a melee attack, so it's a high chance you will tear yourself with this shotgun, which is amazing, which pairs up and synergizes with this other anointed skill on this grenade, which just gives you that damage buff. So yeah, and when my shield breaks, I'm just getting more weapon damage, more melee damage. It also works well on this, so this thing scales with melee and weapon damage, so it's pretty good for that. Amazing. And the last part about this, the second part of the video, why you probably have clicked on for, with this shotgun, since it does melee damage, the skill Dominance down here is a melee override skill, which allows FLAK to establish dominance over an enemy, turning it into an ally for a short time. If the enemy is a beast, the duration is double. So yeah, since it's melee damage, you know I can change enemies to my side if I shoot them with this thing. So it's pretty good if you just don't want to have to get so up close and personal. It just to hit them, which is not that useful in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have on this build. And this build is really freaking powerful. You'll see here in a second. So yeah, Infinity Pistol and Deep Dive Face Puncher are the juiciness of this build. Now let's get on over to test it out in the Trial of Instinct. Alright guys, we're in the Trial of Instinct right now, and yes, this is a pre-recording, so yeah, I'm doing a voiceover of what I'm doing. See, this is damage I'm getting out of this pistol. This pistol is literally melting everything. This is why I say Ice Infinity Pistols are the best Infinity Pistols. Because, if you don't know, when I'm getting that effect from the fear from my grenade, it increases the fire rate and the damage. So this pistol already has like 15% extra fire rate on it. So it's just making it shoot like a madman, and I'm melting everything with the elemental damage on this thing. This is literally the only pistol you really need for this build. But some enemies might be resistant to ice, or enemies with really thick shields, like Captain Trant and stuff like that. That it won't really be that good against. But if using this pistol, it's really freaking good. So that's why I'm gonna use like the Pestilent Pistol or electric weapon or anything that can tear through shields easily on enemies like that. But as of right now, I'm also testing this out on the Trial of Instinct because of the simple fact is Dominance has double duration on animals or beasts. So right now I'm fighting jabbers and grogs and stuff like that in the Trial of Instinct. Look how fast I tear through the armor of him, and I can take him over with the shotgun. As you can see, it's really fun of a build to play. So you have crowd control, constant crowd control, and a lot of damage output with this build. So yeah, this shotgun is very efficient, and it also has this weird glitch, as you're seeing right now on camera, that usually when you use Dominance, it won't even let you try to consider changing the person you want to dominate. Well, the person you want to dominate when you hit them. But for this shotgun, you can just constantly keep not re-dominating, but you can change who you want to dominate, and it'll remove the effect off that other person who previously dominated and move to that new one. And now, if you see right now, I'm using the Pestilence Pistol. It completely destroys once I am completely feared. I'm hitting for like 20k on the little grogs and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I'm melting enemies. They literally don't last even 5 seconds when they're getting hit by this thing. But the reason I'm neglecting using this gun so much, because in this build I am not rocking the radiation protection shield. Pretty much the red suit. It's called the red suit. I'm not rocking the red suit thing, so when this thing overheats, it's going to probably kill me if I don't have it. Yep. And yeah, this build is also not the tankiest in the world. Again, I'm still trying to work on a tank build. So yeah, this build destroys literally everything. Now, I bet you're wondering, guys, how does this fare against bosses? Well, I think it does pretty well for what it is. If you're completely terrified just by shooting with the shotgun, and then you switch over to like the Pestilence Pistol, you can do quite a bit of damage to bosses. And this boss has quite a bit of tankiness, so yeah, you probably get more damage of things. I'll even try the Hornet on it. Yep, it's just murdering him. But on this part, I literally almost died. So yeah, on the boss fight, I literally almost died because on this, I'm not actually wearing the artifact you saw me wearing. I'm wearing, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one you get from El Dragon Jr., I think. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm like literally melting this guy with just the Infinity Pistol. It's so good on this build you can do damage with an infinity pistol. And infinity pistols aren't really meant for that much damage. This is a cryo one, so yeah, this is the best one. I even buffed up for him a little bit of damage. I don't understand why, but yeah. Now, I'm gonna kill all these enemies, and then I'm gonna show you guys how efficient it is on Slaughter Shaft. I'm not gonna be talking to this. This is some extra, like, just clips and stuff, because it already works well. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, if you can see from the footage right here, that this build is actually quite efficient in Slaughter Shaft. You can easily take over Anointed with your shotgun, melt down badasses with your infinity pistol. It's an overall pretty good elemental build. And for this one, I'm also using the relic, the one that gives me 18% health on kill. I actually really needed it for this, because I go down pretty fast with this build. And with this, it can pretty much prevent it. So, yeah. If this video was any help to you, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications so you can get notified whenever I upload a new build video or whatever type of videos I do. And, yeah. I'll see you guys next time.
Live with us in the palace. There's a room waiting for you. Come on, just let us adore you. Come live with us in the